Okay, everyone. What we've got to do is start inserting some images. Start making this more of a multimedia website. We're going to do some videos as well and some JavaScript later to make it more interactive. Um, just let's start with images first, making it look nice, centering it up, which is a bit weird. You can't just do a line center and it works, which I'll explain. So I'm going to use I want my image here that I've already downloaded. It's the basic web design one, which is the nature of work sample I'm using. I'm not going to press enter up here. I'm just going to look at where it gets me in the code. I want that paragraph to stay there. So I'm going after that end tag for that paragraph element. I'm going to space that out there and insert it here through insert image basic. It should take you to your website folder. If not, go there. It should be formatted pretty nice like this. I'm hoping everyone's image is in the same folder. I've named this image web design 1, just a basic one. And I'm going to go open. It'll go to the left, everything normally does, top left like the browser reads it. I'm going to do a sneaky in design mode, not live, design. I'm just going to drag that in holding shift to keep the aspect ratio to about the size I want in proportion with my website. And that's there, that's good. I'm now going to add some CSS to it to do like a little border and things like that. Before I do that, I want this centered. Now, if you right click and go align and let's go middle, you'll notice it adds the HTML, but it doesn't do anything. It doesn't work as well. So I'm going to get rid of that. And the centered text won't work either with images. So what you need to do is you need to make a div for that image if you want to do that. And you can add CSS to that to make it centered, or I'm just going to use my main div and center everything up. That's what I'm going to do. So to do that, I'm going to go to main, click on that in my CSS designer. If you don't have it, go to window, make sure you've got that. Make sure you're on main, center that. So that's it there. You can do container as well, centered if you just want to do everything. Or like I said before, make a new div for that image and put it where you want specifically if you didn't want the whole site centered. If you need help with anything like that and you're having a go, please just send me a question and I can even record it and send it back to you personally. Just make sure you're contacting me. So I've got it in the center now, finally. And what I want to do is add a new selector for this image now to maybe give it a nice rounded border. So I'm going to click plus, make sure I've got the right thing. Inside the container, yes. Inside the main div with all the text and everything, yes. And for everything that's got the img tag, this will happen. If you want it to be specific for that image, you need to give it an ID like this. So you do like ID equals web design 1. And then you could add CSS specific for that one image. This will do all images, so all of them will get this border, which I don't mind. So I'm happy with that, so I'm going to press enter. I'll just scroll through, see what there is. So I'll show you the float. So with the float, you can click left and right, so it's like text wrapping, which some of you might like to do, like image and then related text, which reads well. It depends on your site. That's there in the float properties. I'm going to delete that because I don't want that, but some of you might want that. There's some borders you can add. So borders are here. So I don't really like them, but you can just have a look. If I go like thick, you can see the border there, and there's styles of it. You can go dashed and dotted and things like that. I don't really like the look of it though. I'm going to delete it. It's up to you if you want that. So I'm going to do a border on this, a little corner radius one. So I might just click that and then drag these out. Let's say 30. I don't know what that's going to look like. Make sure it's pixels. I'm going to go save, Command S for that, and then just go preview in Chrome, and the browser should show you the curve around it, which makes it look a lot neater. Depends on your site, but I like doing that. Adds a bit of style to it. Good luck.